Hello there and welcome to a teardown segment presented by sidpreservation.6581.org. Alright, in this segment we are going to take a closer look at this little interface here. It's an M-Audio USB interface. It's in the FastTrack Ultra series, so we have 4 inputs. And if we are looking at the back, we can turn it around a little bit. We can see that we have some inputs. You see that we have 6 inputs, you might think. Well, the first one here is an insert. It has 2 inserts actually. Or it's one insert, you have one in and one out, so yeah, go figure. And it has like this S/PDF, and it has Midi in-out, USB 2.0 interface connection or whatever. Yeah, so you can connect it to the computer actually. And you also have the outputs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And also it has a 48 volt phantom power. And you can as well drive this on the USB power or an external adapter. You need the external 5 voltage 2 amp if you want to use more than 2 channels, or if we turn it around here, if you want to be able to use more than 2 channels, you need to give it some extra juice. Anyhow, this was my main card in my musician studio here, my music studio. But for a couple of years ago, it started to behave really weird. And well, the first thing that happened was whenever I wanted to use the first channel, it did not do anything good. And then the second channel started to flap in the breeze, so to speak. Didn't like. So I was locked with channel 3 and 4. Alright, it kind of didn't do anything. Well, until something else started to go haywire. This connector here started to act really weird, so I had to like reconnect this, do this 5 till 6 till 8 times before they heard little in the speakers. And when that came out, or in the monitors actually, well, it was kind of annoying, because I don't want to blow up my generic monitors, if you know what I'm saying. They're kind of, a bit expensive. So whenever they clicked, it was like, oh no, you don't want to have that into your ears. That's no good. It's not nice. It's like if someone making a video would like clap the hands like that. So now we have also experienced what I had to experience in about a period of 2 months until I decided to get rid of this damn thing. Also, when I'm sniffing at it, it doesn't smell that particularly good. It has a kind of weird phosphor, or I don't know, it smells like burnt electronics. So what we are gonna do today is actually drive in. We're gonna drive. Of course we're gonna drive, but we're gonna dive into this one. If we're looking at the knobs, they are kind of worn out, but they still feel kind of good. Besides that, the plastic here is kind of falling apart as we're speaking. You see, it just picked up this little fragment. But yeah, your fingers aren't always manicured, so to speak. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm not gonna waste the video here pulling the plastic off. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, one other thing also, which is kind of nice with this card, is that you can adjust the decibel. So you have now minus 20 decibel, and if you're pushing it in, you have the normal. And that is kind of nice, because you have it at all the 3 channels. So far so good. Oh, you also have the main output here. And the main output is good. And one other thing, let's not forget that this is kind of a good card actually, because you have the ability to have two headphones jacked out, two headphones connected at the same time, and you can adjust the volume individual for each of them, which is really good, because in my case I'm actually using a couple of headphones to have a better accurate listening on my music in different environments. I have my studio, AKG. I don't have to, go all the way. But anyhow, I have a couple of different. One is open, one is closed, and one is like, fancy. But that's not what we're gonna discuss in this video. Back to the audio interface. Like I said, it's pretty lightweight. It's good. But now we are going to unscrew this bastard. We see that it's connected with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. Beautiful. Of course, it's always good if you're just unscrewing it. This is the first time actually I'm popping it up, so, and I'm not too careful about this one, because it's going out, it's broken, it's beyond repairable. Or, well, I don't want to waste another minute trying to make it work, because like I said, it started to drop the channels, and I had to, reset it all the time, and it also started to switch sample rate mode from 96 kilohertz to 48 and 22, so it was kind of like a random dot thing. Anyhow, if we're cracking it open, oh yeah, I probably should have known that I have to, I have to go a little bit. Let's see now. Oh, sort of not loose yet. Alright, so it's a bit sturdy. Of course it's sturdy, it doesn't wanna be opened, I think. But we are going to... I see here's a little neck thing, so we're gonna try and just pop it out. What the... maybe it has, in the feet here, if we are working out the feet, those rubber, it's slowly starting to no, it's nothing there. Let's have a squeeze. There we go, that was fast. Of course you have this little lip here holding on to the connectors. So we are going to get these out, and I'm going to have to use a screwdriver, or actually to just get them out, because they were really stuck here for some odd reason. There we go. Let's just give it a gentle wiggle. There we go. Alright, so we can see, if we're just looking at the little circuit board here, we can see that it's nothing fancy here. We have two capacitors here in pair, since we have like 2 channels. Good quality at the circuit board, and we can also, like I said, if I'm not too afraid, because we are going to have a look what's on the channels, or the Ripley XLR. There we go. So the lines are, let's just, this is the 1 and 2 in and out. So we're going to, sorry, it's the 3 and 4. Oh, I had to double check so I don't lie to you. Ooh, that would be bad. Alright, so if we are looking at this, this little circuit board, we can see it's a single side. And actually it's looking pretty good. The quality is nice. Yeah, like I said, we have a pair of capacitors there which are regulating the voltage, so it doesn't get to, not the voltage, but it's regulating the input so it doesn't exceed, yeah, some kind of. Let's go on, and I assume that the other channels are the same, so we don't have to go through that yet. But if we are looking at the actual circuit board here, this is the Ripley. You can see the Ripley mainboard, and well, it looks pretty nice. I'm not that technical advanced, but we're just going to see what's here. We're just going to open it up and see what's going on here. This is, I assume, the power board. So this is the one that has been faulty for me. Oh, it's a good thing if you actually see what I'm doing. Sorry about that, but that's how it is. And this one, the switch here has been really, I'm not sure, but if we are listening at it when I'm gonna clip it or turn it on, did you hear that? It's kind of that. It's click. It gives an extra click. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but trust me, it does. And if I'm, well, inspecting it with my nose, it has a very, very distinctive touch of not wanted smell. But if we're looking here, this is a regulator. It's an VAC. It's a voltage converter here, I assume. Nothing fancy here. Well, I'm not good at this, just telling you. But it's also always nice to have a look at what it is, so to speak. But if there are any further questions, I'm gonna keep it for a little while, so you can always, hey, you know, show me this, show me that. Anyhow, let's go on. And also keep in mind, this is the first time I'm inspecting one of these, so yeah, go figure. This one is probably holding on to something. Yeah, we need to, no, we don't have to do that, but I'm gonna just remove the knobs there, and we should be, it's still a bit. I can see we have another lip there, so we can just do it like that. And turn it around. And we are almost there. There we go. Oh, of course it had to pop back. Why not? There we go. And as always, we have another one at the bottom, which we probably just can access from another angle. It's a bit sturdy, and it's always a good thing if you're removing all the knobs. It actually makes things a little bit easier. Whoa, there we go. So these are the LEDs that's indicating the Midi in, out, and power, and phantom power. So now we should be able to. It's not gonna be so easy. I think we need actually to unscrew these two bastards. So let's get some tools here, shall we? Bear with me. We're soon getting there. Nope. All right. Well, I don't care. I don't have the time actually to do it like that. Because you don't want to see me unscrew this that way. That's what that is not what you're getting paid to do. But I think that we actually we should be able to pop this, and I don't understand. Well, of course it's because it's. But yeah. Anyhow, we can just. And also, this is kind of interesting. We can see here that it says M-Audio, a part of Avid. So this one was sold, as we saw on the front, as an M-Audio card, but in real life it's already a part of Avid when they made this card. So that's interesting. But here we have some kind of ins and outs and some regulators for the pots here. And we also have, let's see at the circuits, the IC there. I think oh, there we have this. Let me get something to point with. This is a Serious Logic circuit, and this is another one. I'm not really sure what all the parts are actually, but I assume this is actually the audio interface driver, so to speak, because Serious Logic actually, they made some audio cards back in the days. This is a kind of cool design, I would think and say, because it hasn't stops here, so yeah. This is for, yeah, it's the input there. Yeah, but else I have to say that the card itself, it's pretty nice, or actually it's very nice. You have caps here for each of the inputs. 1, 2, yeah. Sitting here, and we have the same amount here. This one even have a double there, so that is kind of funny. And here is also for the audio. It's going out there. 3, 4, 2. Yeah, so the layout is very nicely done, I think. I am pretty happy with what I see, because yeah, and also if we are zooming in a little bit here, I'm gonna try and zoom in here. You can see that there isn't much dust in here, so yeah, that's kind of a bit how my studio is. It's very clean. I like to keep things clean and yeah, in good condition. So we can see that it's not the dust that's been causing something or some particles coming in here. I think it just has been dying on me. And it would be interesting to actually know what's wrong with it and if it's repairable. Actually, I think that I'm gonna change my strategy here a little bit. I'm gonna not tear it apart and just, you know, go crazy about this. I'm gonna keep it actually for some experimental things, like maybe I can do something with the MIDI interface. Here's the MIDI interface, by the way. Yeah, here's the MIDI connectors. Yeah, we can see that the lines are going in there, and it's a little resistor over there. So this is, yeah, it's 2, 3 or something. That's definitely the MIDI interface, because it's an old school. Wow, so that's the bus and the register. Cool. And 48, I think this must be for the SPDF. Yeah, this one is the converter for it. Oh, nice. And this is the little USB interface or 5-wire. And here is probably a little CPU. Yeah, it's a CPU. You can see it's controlling here. You can see the lines going if we are, so I'm gonna try and just, you know, snuck it up to you so you can probably not see, but still you get it. So you can see the lines going here, communicating with the MIDI interface, and you have some resistors here, and you have the cap here, and you have a little crystal there, 12 something. 12, yeah, it's connected. You know, have some more here. Yeah, in out. Yeah, this is in out, and this is just to keep the timing, to get the timing, so you don't get too much latency. So this one it's very good, robust built thing. And these I'm not entirely sure what they are doing. And over here we have a little body sticking up, peeking out there. This is probably, I see some resistors here, so this is probably for switching the front and back inputs, I mean, for the front and rear actually. So it's just to, yeah, and this is a LED driver, of course. Because, yeah, but I think in general, like I said, it's okay. It's also from 07, so like I said, I'm gonna keep it. I just changed my plan here. I was about to, you know, desolder things and go a little bit crazy, but I think that I'm still gonna keep it for experimental things in the future, because I like the layout of this card. It's very clean and the design is good. You can see like the individual like parts going on here. And this one, well, it's nothing fancy under there, believe me. We don't have to pull the skirt all the way up. That one was loose, or maybe it was me who did it. I don't know, who cares? But anyhow, I hope this has been some kind of, you know, somewhat funny to just see me doing something I normally don't do. Because, like I said, this audio interface has been through me a while, and it's basically been used recently years to do my SID recordings. So maybe the SID chip has destroyed this new thing. I don't know, because, like I said, when I smell it, some kind of, you know, burnt electronics in here. So, thank you for that coffee. So we are not sure. But anyhow, guys, thanks for watching, and, you know, leave comments and thumb or down this one, I don't care. But I hope to see you guys in another one. Bye!